Hey, true crime fans! So, have you ever wondered if you'd spot a fake bill if it landed right in your hands? Well, if you're in New Jersey, specifically Gloucester Township, you might want to start looking a little closer. Here's the scoop. Police just put out a warning about a wave of counterfeit cash sweeping through Camden County. But this isn't your average sketchy knockoff money. Nope. These are what they call Hollywood or motion picture bills, designed to look nearly identical to the real deal. And honestly, some of these fakes are pretty convincing. Let's get into the details. So what exactly makes this movie money so tricky? First, it's got the right size, the right texture, even the right color. If you're just glancing at it during a busy shift or a late-night snack run, you could totally miss the signs. That's actually the big problem. Most cashiers only check big bills for fakes. These scams? They're happening with $20s, which usually just get a quick look before they're tossed in the register. But here's how you can spot one before you get duped. Grab any $20 bill you've got. Normally up top it should say Federal Reserve Note. On the fake it reads motion picture use. Flip it over, and instead of the United States of America, it'll say for motion picture use only. It sounds obvious, right? But in the rush of a normal transaction, that tiny detail can get missed. And that's exactly what these scammers are counting on. Now don't panic. There are some easy ways to protect yourself. First, the tried and true counterfeit pen. If you mark a real bill, the ink stays yellow. On a fake, it turns dark. Then there's the detector light, which reveals hidden security features like watermarks and holograms, things these movie props just don't have. If you work retail or run a register, make it a habit to check all bills, even the small ones. It only takes a second and could save you, and your business, a lot of trouble. So, next time you get a crisp $20, give it a second look. Check the words, feel the paper, and if you're ever in doubt, use those security tools. And if you do find a fake, don't try to pass it on. Report it to the police right away. Remember, scammers are always coming up with new tricks, but a little attention to detail can go a long way. Stay sharp, stay safe, and keep your eyes peeled for those Hollywood dollars. If you've ever spotted fake cash or have a wild story about counterfeit bills, drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more true crime tips and updates. See you next time.